Hello everyone, it is day 15 of my trip to the UK, November 9th, 2023, and I am in London about to take a tour of the BBC. I knew I was in the right place because I could spot the All Souls Church that's right directly across from the BBC. It's an incredible building.
What a beautiful place this is.
And directly across from it was the BBC. I was here. I could not believe it. This is such an incredible building, so impressive.
It's the BBC.
I was there to meet my friend Philip Hawkins, who works as a BBC radio production coordinator. Philip Hawkins and I have both written short stories for the unofficial 1997 Doctor Who annual by Terraqueous Distributors, so I had interviewed him about that recently in June of 2023. We've both known each other since 2017. This is Phil's first comment on my channel, and we both collaborated in 2018 on a video about Doctor Who crossovers. So I was super excited to be meeting him in person now and getting a tour from him of the BBC. So I go through the revolving doors into the foyer of the BBC, and Philip Hawkins is there to meet me, to help me get my visitor's pass, put my little tote bag through security, and there's a Tardis there, so of course I had to take a photo with that as well.
Look who I've just met. It's Phil Hawkins. We're here in the BBC. I've got a visitor's pass. This is so cool.
They also had a Dalek there as well, with a little sign that says, "Don't touch me or I might exterminate you." How cool was that? For the most part, there weren't that many places I could film indoors, but lifts, or elevators as we call them in the US, were one of the places where I could film.
So we're just in a lift where I think I'm allowed to film.
Yeah, I'll tell you when you know.
Perfect. So we've just seen where they filmed BBC News live. That was cool. And we're now on the 8th floor.
This is the view outside a balcony that's on the 8th floor, so it really was quite stunning to be there. In the rest of the tour, Phil showed me areas that he had access to where I wasn't allowed to film, but he showed me some cool recording studios. I saw an old BBC logo on the floor of the lift. He showed me a really cool, old museum part of the BBC, and I'm just so grateful to him for showing me around. It was absolutely amazing. I could see the London Eye on the balcony, as seen in the first episode of Series 1 of Doctor Who, Rose. Philip and I then went to the very conveniently located Cafe Nero nearby, where I was able to get us some drinks, and we took some time to catch up, talk about Doctor Who, and it was so great to be meeting in person for the first time. Philip Hawkins is an incredible guy and was so generous in taking the time from his day to give me this tour. Huge thanks to Philip Hawkins.
I'm just now leaving the BBC. I had an amazing time and tour by Philip Hawkins. Really amazing. Got to see where BBC News is made and see everybody there, all the journalists. It was really cool. So thank you so much to Philip Hawkins for showing me around. It was absolutely amazing. And we had a nice coffee and got to chat and catch up and meet for the first time in person. It was amazing. All right, I'm heading to the London Forbidden Planet now.
It was about a mile-long walk from the BBC to the London Forbidden Planet megastore, but spurred on by the thought of Doctor Who merchandise, I pressed on. It was about a 22-minute walk in total, and it was really cool to be exploring the streets of London and seeing red double-decker buses, and I got this cool shot of myself in my reflection.
Hey, 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 look at what I just found.
The London Forbidden Planet megastore. Oh my gosh, I was so excited. And inside they had a ton of Doctor Who merchandise, so tune in next time as I explore this amazing store.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Doctor Who Guide YouTube channel. Now,
don't forget to subscribe to the Doctor Who Guide YouTube channel. You know it makes sense.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Doctor Who Guide YouTube channel. Hello.